As you all know, today is Friday, is Q&A, where you guys come up with your questions on marketing online on the internet, and then I will answer your question during this live. So you're very welcome to come up with your questions. You write it down at the comment section, and then I will answer them as you are dropping your comment on. Yeah. So a few questions I got from some that send me message, and also ones that I also chat with, some of the questions they ask. So I decided to put them together, and I will answer a few of them today, and then next week Monday I will answer the rest of the questions, so that at least you guys also have chance to drop in your own questions as well. So you are very welcome to drop in your question on marketing. Maybe you have question on how to market online, or you have question on maybe how to generate leads online, or maybe you have question on different thing, maybe you area you have question on about marketing online. So you are very welcome to drop that down at the comment section. Whilst I'm waiting for you guys to drop your comment, your question down at the comment section, I got some questions from some that I connect with it last couple of days, and also some send me messages as well with questions in some words or some things that I mentioned on my this past couple of days. One of this past couple of days live. So I decided that I will answer some of these questions live when I'm live on Friday. So today is Friday, so I'll answer maybe a few of them, then I will leave the rest for next week, Monday, where I will answer the rest of those questions. Yeah, but one of the question I got was what is a blog, because I mentioned something about blog couple of times in, I think even yesterday video as well, I mentioned about that. Yeah, so actually blog is simply an excellent tool for creating and publishing your content, like your valuable information you've created, like giving information how to do certain things, maybe for your targeted customers. Yeah, so it can be, a blog can be like a website home base, or maybe it can be a hub for your content, where you can write posts such as maybe like a product announcement, or even a service guide, or even a thought leadership articles, or a press announcement, and even more, and lots of different topics you can write about. Yeah, but it is basically a platform for you to share your ideas and thoughts with the world. That is what blog is for. Yeah, so how does a blog works? Well, there are certain basic rules that you need to follow, especially like if you are writing a business blogs. There are basic rules you need to follow. The very first rule you need to follow is you want to know your audience and keep in mind the goals you are trying to achieve through your blog, because you want to have when you are creating your content, like I always be saying. So before you create your blog, you first of all want to know your targeted audience, your target customers. Yeah, so then you are specifically giving them what they are looking for. Yeah, so you want to know your audience, and also you want to keep in mind the goals you are trying to achieve through your blog. Yeah, so you want to track if these goals are being met through maybe Google, or maybe through your customer analytic tool. That is also something I talked about in one of my live past couple of days. The second The second rule is you want to write down like a very attractive headlines which will like improve the open rates for your blog post, especially if you are marketing through e-newsletter, email letters, or maybe a live circle email. You want to make sure your headline is a very something attractive or eye-catching. Yeah. And the third rule with blog, how does blog work? You also want to design your blog so that it's not like only looks attractive, but it also helps your customers to easily find items that they are looking for, such as, for example, the RSS subscription icon, or the search toolbox, or maybe the contact information, how they can contact you, or even maybe social media icons that maybe if they want to share that particular post, then you want to make it easier for them to find these different things. The fourth rule, these are the basic rules for blog. Yeah, you also want to make sure that you have you categorize your topics well, and also you want to add relevant keywords and also tags to your topic so that customers can easily find the blog post that they are looking for. It is very important. Yeah. The fifth rule about blog, you also want to keep an eye out for like spam comment, and even you want to enable comment moderation features, which allows you to like filter out spams. So it's very important, because maybe some people want to come and drop in some kind of comment that does not really sound nice for your blog. So you want to keep an eye for such things like that. Yeah. And again, it's very important also, you want to know what is the benefit you will get from your blog. Yeah, maintaining a blog, you always want to think of benefits, because remember that when they are buying a product or service, they always look for the benefit as well. Yeah, so a blog is primarily a community building tool, or a place for generating leads based on a new subscription, which like might also directly or indirectly lead to a sale. That is also what a blog is for. Yeah, it is also an excellent tool for content maximization. Yeah, and say for instance, like let's say that maybe you have created a new video tutorial, maybe explaining or giving a step-by-step how to do certain thing, for maybe how to generate lead, or maybe how to write email letter, something like that. You've created this blog post, this video tutorial for your customers, which maybe you have published on your website, or maybe you have uploaded on YouTube. Then because you have a blog, you also want to bring this video on your blog. So now you can create a blog post, like you write information around that particular video for this same video tutorial, and also then you can market this video tutorial on your blog. So now you have the same video in different places. Yeah, so but most importantly, your blog helps to like nurture good relationships between you and your customers. Yeah, it's very important, even at a very long time. So that's why you want to constantly be giving out a lot of values on your blog. Yeah, so that is what basically what is blog. But there is so much you can learn about blog. If you want to learn more about how to do blogging, maybe out there you're marketing, it's something you want to learn, you're very welcome to reach out to me. Then I will direct you a tool that I'm using that teaches marketers in whatever thing you want to learn to be specialized on, whether it's social media marketing, blogging, whatever you need to learn. So if you're out there, you want to learn about things like this, you are very welcome to drop me a message, and I will definitely connect you up to that particular tool. So this is one of the questions I got from someone that I was chatting with one of these days. So if you have any question, today is question and answer. You're very welcome to drop in your question. This was the first question I answered about blogging. I guess maybe the person, because I definitely told them I will answer the question today and the following week. So if If you remember that people do business with people they know, like, and trust, so you want to continue to build that relationship with your customers in different angle, with the blog post you are doing, with your email newsletter, or YouTube videos or whatever. So you will have different ways and means that you are relating or connecting with your customers and keeping them engaged, at the same time also building the relationship with them. It is very important to think about that. So if you are into business, especially on doing business online, one of the foundation of doing business online is definitely to continue providing valuable information to your customers. If even you are brand new in this industry, you can provide value. Like, for example, say you've learned something new you've implemented in your business. In turn, you can create that in as a content and bring it out to your customers to say, this is what I learned today, this is the new thing I learned, this is what I'm implementing in my business, and here is how it worked for me. That is a content, that is a valuable information you're giving to your targeted audience, your targeted customers, or your targeted market. So whatever you learn, it is very important that you also want to turn it around and give to others. So in that way, when they always say practice make perfect. So whatever you do, you bring out. So the more you do it, the perfect or the better you become, because there is always room for improvement. Yeah, there is always room for improvement. No matter how much knowledge one have, you will always definitely improve in your knowledge in certain areas, because technology, new ideas and things always comes on. So definitely you want to keep up with those new ideas that is coming out, how to market and things like this. New social medias are coming out, or new features are coming out. So all the time we as an online marketer, we need to definitely be growing in our knowledge. So that's why it's very important to take time aside to make sure that you learn something new each and every single day. And what you've learned, you also want to take that in turn. You create a content or information and bring out there to your targeted market. It is very important. So guys, any question? So this was the part of the two question I had. I also had few others, but I said let me just answer the two today, and then I will answer the rest next week, so that you guys also will have the chance. You will have the chance to drop in your own questions, and then I will answer your question during this live. So whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop that down at the comment section. Because as a doing business, there are so many things we are learning every day. We want to implement in our business. Maybe something we were applying in our business, but it wasn't working, and now you are thinking, okay, what new idea or strategy should I put, or maybe which social media platform is good for my business. Maybe these are some of the questions you're thinking about, or maybe thinking about how can I find my targeted markets, or things like this. Whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop your question down at the comment section, and then I will answer your question this evening. So so I just answered two questions earlier about blogging and life cycle email that I got from someone that I was chatting with. So I just answered those two questions. So whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop that down at the comment section. Yeah. And also, if today is your very first time in viewing, I would love for you down at the comment section also to say your name and where you're tuning from. And I would also love for you to share and tag ones that that will benefit from this topic today. Yeah, you're very welcome to drop in your name. down at the comment section, or where you're tuning from as well. And but also, most importantly, if you have any question that you've been thinking about, you're very welcome to drop that down as well at the comment section. Maybe you're thinking you want to start your own home business, but you don't know how to go about it. You're also very welcome to drop that down as well, because I've just answered 2 questions that I got from someone, and about blogging and email, life cycle email. I've just answered those 2 questions just now. Now, so whatever question you have, today is Friday. For those of you who are just joining me this evening, today is Friday. Every Friday, and normally it's question and answer, where you guys come up with your question about marketing online, and then I answer your question during the live. That is what I normally do every Friday. But Mondays to Thursday, I create content that I bring out to you guys. Friday is question and answer, where you come up with your question and I answer your question during the live. So if you have any question concerning marketing online, you're very welcome to drop that down. It can be maybe generating leads online. It can be maybe you want to know how to market online. You're looking for a platform, or maybe it can be that you want to know how to like connect with prospects, or maybe you want to know how to do certain thing in your business, or want to know how to market using social media, for example. Whatever one you have, you are very welcome to drop that down. Now, whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop it down. So the ball is on your court now. I've definitely, because I know normally, especially when we are new in business, there are so many things we don't know. Like for me, I always say, when I started marketing online, I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning. So I was like observing, doing research and things, have a lot of questions in my mind. But because I also keep asking and things like this, then I get the answer repeatedly. So even if I'm trying to maybe like learn certain skill sets that I know I want to implement in my business, then definitely I ask, especially like the leaders, ones who have been there, who have done that, who are getting results with that. They answer my question, I implement that in my business, and in turn I also use that to help others as well. So if you have a question, you have maybe something that you want to know how to do certain thing, it is very, very important that you don't like just keep it, but you want to ask question, so that you can get that that question answer and start implementing in your business, because that is how business grow. When you have question, you ask question, you have the answer, you implement in your business, and then your business grew. So it's very, very important that you want to keep your business going. You want to every time that make sure you, whatever question you have or whatever difficulty you are experiencing in your business or struggle you're experiencing in your business, you want to find out how you can solve those issues. It's very, very important, yeah, so that at least you don't get stuck, but you will keep moving, you will keep growing your business. Yeah, so whatever question you have, you're very welcome. Maybe if you're a bit shy, you're also very welcome to drop me message on Messenger as well, with maybe you have a topic, for example, you will like me to cover during one of my live, or maybe you have a question. You're also very welcome. If you're a bit shy, to drop it down here, you're very welcome to drop it on send me a message on Messenger. I will create a topic, or I will answer the question. If it's like not a broad topic, I will answer the question for you as well during the my live. So whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop that down. Yeah, so today is Friday. That is what Friday is for. Thursday, Mondays to Thursday, I normally go live, where I create content and bring out. Then Friday, I leave Friday for question and answer. Yeah, it can be because like some of the question I've been having, sometimes when I'm doing my live, sometimes I can say certain things or certain phrase or whatever, especially like for new ones who are just coming into this industry. Maybe they don't know some of this terminology. They will definitely want to know. They're asking. So these are some of the questions that I've been having, and quite a few of them actually, they are very, very new, brand new in this industry. So these were the questions. One of them asked about blog, the other one asked about email newsletter, because it was something I talked about. Yeah, so whatever question you have, you're very welcome. If you're a mother, you're a working mother, you're also looking for ways to build your business, and maybe you are also thinking of how to find the balance between work and home life and growing your business, you're also very welcome to drop me comments, or you're welcome to reach out. I will definitely give you my blueprint, my daily method of operation, the way I try to have the balance between building my business and family life. So it can be your mom, maybe you are thinking of how to have the balance between maybe you have small children, and we all know how it's how demanding they can be. Just like mine, she just wake up. Definitely I also have to try to calm her down and things like this. Maybe how you can do that without like stressing yourself as well, especially like now I'm live, she wake up and I just don't want to cut it abruptly. So yes. So definitely it is very important that maybe you also want to know how you can handle situation like this without being stressed. Yeah, it also get to do with the mindset. It's something that you also want to like work on, to see if this happen, how will I handle situation like this. It is very, very important. Like when building your business or things like this, it is very important. Yeah, or maybe you're thinking, okay, how can I really make time? Because that is one of the questions that a lot of marketers, especially working mom, they're asking, how will I make time for my business? Because I have home duties to think about, I have my secular job, I have this thing I'm taking care of, and then now I want to build my business. How can I really find the time? How can I have the balance? Well, definitely, if you really want to do it, you really want to work on your business, you can always find the time, whether it's an hour a day, whether it's 2 hours a day or whatever. It's just get to do with self-discipline. So guys, whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop in your question. You see now, as a mother, she wake up, when kids, they wake up, they're kind of like grumpy and things like that. Maybe they are crying, they feel a little bit like irritated and things. But it is also very important that you don't try to like get stressed, but you try to, it's a situation where maybe on a normal day basis, you learn how. Yes, you leave it. You learn how to do it. So with time, you become so used to it that even when they are disturbing, they are crying like this, and maybe you're working on your business, you can be able to concentrate in taking care of them at the same time, taking care of your business, what you're doing, that you don't get all stressed and things like this. It is very, very important that you want to also work on that, how to minimize your stress level when working on your business. With your children, maybe making a little bit noise, and things like this. It is also very important as a mom, because sometimes one can easily give up, because if we don't know how to handle this kind of situation, we can easily give up to say, this is too much, I can't handle it. You know what? I just quit from building this business. But again, it is very important that you want to always make sure you have your reason why in front of you all the time. Why you want to do business online? What is the reason? Is it because you want time freedom? Is it because of maybe financial freedom? Or is it because you want to like pick up your bag, take your kids on holiday, you know, without thinking of asking for permission from your boss or something like this, waiting until they have to approve it, or if maybe they will even approve it? Maybe you have reason why you want to do your own business. Because there are also a lot of marketers who are doing business online. It's not because of financial aspect of it, but many, they want to buy back their time freedom. That is the reason why. Because doing business online, definitely you choose to work the hours you want to work. So no one will set that hours for you. You have to okay, during this time of the day, I'm really busy with other stuff, with housework, children, and whatever. So I will choose to work my business during this time. So you become your boss. You have control, complete control. You are the driver of the business. So you have to decide when you want to work. So maybe this is one of the thing the reason why you want to do your own business. So whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop it down. Question concerning marketing online. Yeah, maybe you are there, you want to start your own online business. Maybe you don't know how. You're very welcome to drop that down. Or maybe you've already started, you want to move to the next level. You're also very welcome to drop the question you have pertaining that specific area. So whatever question you have, you're very welcome to drop that down. So whilst I'm waiting, I will also answer the other question I have from this person about life cycle emails, because I also talked about, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I talked about email as well. And you know, I think it was about different ways how you can reach your customers. That it was this email, I think that was where this email came into, where I brought this email up. Yeah, so she was asking what is the life cycle email that I mentioned. Well, definitely life cycle emails are just basically like permission based emails that offer value to your customers. Yeah, so what your customers sign up for, you know, when your customers sign up for your products or maybe services, something that you're selling or you're offering online, they opt into that. You can maybe prompt them to like sign up to subscribe for your weekly or monthly or you know email newsletter. Yeah, so in newsletter or electronics newsletter, they are typically distributed monthly or weekly, monthly, yearly, you know, things like this. Yeah, so but when and why can you use these emails? Because normally, like now, we know we can use we have what is it called, YouTube. We have, maybe you have your website and things, and maybe you will be thinking, why do I need to send email as well again? Well, these emails they are with educational content in them for your new customers. Especially if you have new customers, you want to continue to build that relationship with them. So there are a lot of educational content in them. Maybe how to do certain thing or how to solve certain issues in their marketing and things like this. Yeah. So by educational content, I mean that like certain insights or maybe strategies or even know-hows and you know how to do certain things that maybe yeah. No, you put it down. That you as a business owner you offer to your customers, both your repeat customer as well as your new customers as well. These are the information you are giving them, strategies, insight, and the how to do certain things in their business. Yeah, that will help their own business in their daily activities in their business. Yeah, so say for instance, let's say for example, you are in a electronics learning company which maybe you're selling training software to companies, to other companies. You can maybe, for example, create a life cycle emails which like provide your customers with helpful strategies in overcoming training related challenges, for example, and such as maybe reducing costs and even saving employees work hours if you are there. Or maybe it can be you're into network marketing, and maybe you are giving educational information on how they can communicate, how to find new downline, or what's the word now I want to use, not downline I want to use, but new team member for their own business. Maybe there are different information you can give them and strategies how they can go about doing this particular thing. Yeah, maybe something that's already worked for you that you also want to share with them how they can do it as well. Yeah, so you can, for example, spread this life cycle emails over a course of a week or maybe a month or even up to a year with maybe this specific, it depends on how often you want to be sending out your mail. Yeah, so what is the benefit of using life cycle email? Because just like I said earlier, whatever we are doing, if you're buying product or a service, you also want to know what is the benefit you will get from this. Just like creating content, you also want to know what's the benefit you will get from creating a content. It is very, very important. Yeah, so the benefits of circulating life cycle emails, there are many. Yeah, but some of them, since the thing is, since life cycle emails are maybe targeted for your new customers, their primary goal is to like drive sales funnel, because your primary goal when you have new subscribers, you have new lead, is to drive sales. That is the primary goal for this e-newsletter. Yeah, but however, you are not like directly pitching them with your products here and there and things like this, like pitching your customers with whatever product or services you are selling. Instead of like pitching your product, you are maybe trying to offer them value so that they look at you as the leader of your industry. You know what you are doing, you know what you are talking about. Yeah, so that's why it is very important that the way you connect with your customers, you especially on email, you don't want to like be pushing or pitching them here and there with your product. But the thing is, instead you want to like kind of like gently bring them along so that they will have this you have this relationship with them, and eventually they can buy your products or services. Yeah, so the case in that sense, it is like more of like brand building, but one that you gently continue to push and bring your customers closer towards your sales. It is very, very important to think about that. These are also some of the basic rules you want to think about in if you are sending emails, because it is I don't want to use the word if you are sending emails, because it is very, very important to be sending emails to your what is it called, to your targeted customer, to your leads. It is very important because that's how you continue to build that relationship, and in time then they will definitely join your business. So that's why it is very, very important for you to think about that, because